You can spread out, come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. And either close your eyes or take a soft gaze up towards the ceiling. And come into a nice slow rhythm with your breath, inhaling until you're full, exhaling until you're empty. And just notice the movement that your breathing creates, this expanding and contracting of the rib cage. And we can use this to explore the poses we move through. So every inhale, you might ask yourself, is there anything to open, expand, lengthen? And each time you exhale, is there anything to release? Could I feel more grounded, more at ease? You're welcome to have your eyes open or closed throughout the class. And let's begin by sliding arms overhead and stretching out really long through your arms and legs. Big full body yawn. And then interlace your fingers, press out through your palms and flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And release and bring your right knee to your chest. Give that knee a good squeeze in, maybe a little jiggle deep into the hip crease. And then we'll straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. And then bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the right, and straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg so you're not tipping over. And you're just exploring your limits. What you're doing doesn't need to look like what I'm doing. We have different bodies. It's not about creating a shape, but going in a certain direction until you meet the edge. And that's where there is to breathe and feel where you are. If your leg was straight, you can bend it and bring it all the way across for a spinal twist. Open out through your right arm. Let your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. And roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in and take a little circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. Grab hold of just the left knee now. Drop the right leg long. Squeeze this knee in close, little jiggle. And then straighten this leg up. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. Bend your knee back in, open it out to the left, and straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the right leg. Bend your knee back in, take it across, spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And then try straightening the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal, fingers and toes reaching away from one another. And then release, roll back onto your back, bring both knees in, take a little circle or rock with your knees. And then let's drop the feet to the floor, getting set up for some core work. Draw the belly in, press the lower back down from the inside. We're going to interlace fingers behind the head. Exhale, lift the head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Up and down. Let's take 2 more like this. Last one. Release down, send your right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, head up towards your leg. Inhale, head down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Up and down. Up and down. One more. And then release and switch. Left leg high. Exhale, head up. Inhale, head down. Up and down. Up and down. 2 more. Last one. Release and switch again. Right leg high. This time take your left arm across. Each time you exhale, reach a little further across. So a little twist. Don't have to come very high for it to be deep. Let's take 1 more. And then switch. Last set. Left leg high, right arm across. Each exhale, reach a little further across. Last one on this side. And then release. Stretch long through your arms and legs. Bring your knees back in. Circle or rock the knees. And then make your way up to sitting. Let's come all the way forward onto hands and knees, tabletop. And if you have something you want to pad your knees with, a blanket or cushion, feel free to do that. Have hands right under shoulders, knees under hips, fingers spread wide. So you're taking weight into the full hand, not just the wrist. We'll take a few rolls through the spine, starting by lifting the head and tail, stretching the front side. Exhale, round, draw the belly in, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now, inhale, arch. From here, shift your weight forward, bend your elbows straight back and dip part way or all the way to the floor and press up from there. Round, arch. Go forward to dip down, elbows hugging the sides. Press up, round, arch. Dip down. If going all the way down is too much, just go a couple of inches and then push up from there. Round, arch. One more time, dip down. Press up, round, and then sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. Find a relaxed position for your head and neck and shoulders, and let go. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left, and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Back to center. Let's lift up through table and then come into downward facing dog. We're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Bend one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor. And then go back and forth, switching on your own time, waking up calves and ankles and hamstrings. As you settle onto 2 feet evenly, you're welcome to have your heels up or down, knees bent or straight. Prioritize lengthening the hips up away from the hands. And then let's walk hands and feet towards one another and hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Let your head hang. See if you can even let the muscles of your face hang towards the floor, releasing. Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. And into mountain pose, Tadasana. We'll step up towards the front of the mat. Feet can be together or apart. We'll take hands together at the heart, standing tall. Take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, coming through high push-up. Lower down, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Let's take an extra breath or two here. So coming only as high as feels right for you, checking in with your body, and then back to down dog. Take the time you need for all your transitions. Here, let's take 5 breaths, either in down dog or come back down to child's pose or come to sitting or any other neutral shape. More important than the shape, come back to slow, deep breaths, come back to a feeling of ease. One more breath here. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up to the ceiling. Bend your knee to your chest and start circling this bent right knee. Making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. If this would work better for you from hands and knees, feel free to do that. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, send it a little higher, and then take a big step forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Look for an opening at the front of the left hip by lifting through the belly, dropping through the tailbone, yawning open through the front of the left hip. Arms high, but shoulders drop low. One more breath here. Release, hands to the floor. Make your way back to down dog. You might come through a vinyasa, high to low push-up, up dog, or cobra to down dog. But you can skip any part of that. Move in the way that feels good for you. Feel what you are doing. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent left knee, exploring your full range of motion. Doesn't need to be more than you have, but really do try and get to the edges. Not just what's comfortable and easy, but what might be creaky and tight and weak. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. And then a big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Settle in. Feel free to adjust your footing so that your left knee is more or less above the left ankle. Hips nice and low. One more breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog, maybe through a vinyasa, maybe just stepping back. And then 5 deep breaths. Down dog, child's pose, sitting, something else. One more deep breath in and out. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair, Utkatasana. Hips sink low like you're sitting into a chair. Head reaches high, shoulders low, fingers high. Feel what's going up, what's going down. Last breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. This time, open out to warrior 2. Take your time. You might adjust your footing. Make sure your right foot and knee point straight to the front of your mat. Spine upright, nice and tall. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling. Reverse warrior 2. Right arm high, left arm back. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Reach out to come down. You can bring your hand to your shin, your ankle, a block, or the floor. One more breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Open out, warrior 2. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior 2, left arm high. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Can there be active, dynamic energy and ease, both at once. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. From down dog, let's take the right knee forward for a pigeon pose, right side. Scoot the right knee forward. Take the left leg further back, helping the hips get as low as they'll go. Feel free to tuck something under your right hip. If the right hip is high and a little support would be useful, go ahead and put a cushion or block or something under it. You can lean onto your elbows, or you could stick something under your chest or forehead, or rest your forehead on your hands. Finding a way to let the upper body release towards the floor. Let's take our time coming back up. You can make your way back to down dog however you want to get there. Could be just stepping back. Could be any movement. Notice the difference on the two sides. When you're ready, left knee comes forward. Pigeon pose, left side. Settling in, letting go. Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. Make your way back to down dog. Using this transition to even out the two sides a little. And then come all the way to sitting. And all the way back onto your back. Bring your knees back in and take a little circle or rock, releasing the lower back into the floor. And just check in with your body. Is there any last pose or stretch or anything you want to do to feel complete in your practice? If there's a pose that you'd like to get in or a part of your body that needs some attention, you can take some time for that now. This might be a yoga pose, or you could just move around a little bit. A big part of this practice is tuning into our own natural body intelligence. That gets easier with practice, and asking yourself, what do I need? And listening for an answer can be a good part of that process, even if you're not hearing any answer yet. You might adjust your clothing or grab props so you're more comfortable, and when you're ready, whenever that is, you can start getting set up for your final resting pose, Shavasana. Getting as comfortable as you can, symmetrical, relaxed through your arms and legs. Either close your eyes and take a soft gaze. You can let go of the control of your breath. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Let this movement increase gradually, eventually stretching out long. When you're ready, bring your knees in. And roll to one side. And use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today.